Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Markets are kind of mixed with corn and beans unchanged and wheat down about a nickel. As far as news overnight, from a weather perspective, the 6 to 10 day looks for cool temperatures across the eastern Midwest, mostly normal rains across most of the Midwest, dry conditions in the southern plains. The 8 to 14 day map shows some drier weather, especially in the western Midwest, and continued cool temperatures in the east. And at the end of the 2 week run, there's a little bit of shower activity in the western part of the southern plains. Europe, northern Russia weather looks good. Southern Russia is dry. As far as the numbers are concerned today, we'll be watching the ethanol numbers and see if production has dropped enough to see a little bit of drop in stocks and maybe a little bit increase in gasoline use. But again, the drop in overall gas use continues to hurt the ethanol demand. It also would hurt the biofuel demand. Still no China buying of U.S. soybeans, and when we look at some of the prices in corn, there's a pretty steep inverse in nearby Argentina corn versus July, and also the same thing in Russia. Pretty steep inverse with higher Russian prices now, but lower prices in July. So that doesn't really bode well for the corn or wheat futures markets. Stock market has been up about 31% in the month of April, biggest increase monthly since 100 years. And so we've seen a 62% retracement from the lows in the S&Ps, and we're up against some pretty important resistance. So we'll see if any news on the virus has any impact on stocks. And also we'll be watching it about how it impacts our demand numbers. Again, today is the last day of before May deliveries. We've seen open interest in May corn drop 48,000 contracts last night to 41,000. Beans down 20,000, and there's about 30,000 left open. Meals down 5,000, 8,000 left open, and for wheat down 4,000 with 4,000 left open. Deliveries are expected to be 750 to 1,000 corn, 250 to 500 beans, 250 to 750 meal, no wheat, and 2,500 to 3,000 oil. So today is your last day to get out of the May contracts before maybe getting delivered on. So again, I don't think there's a weather issue. I don't that would push prices higher. The demand numbers are still a little bit negative, and so we're still continuing to see some resistance in the corn, soybean, and wheat futures market. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.